Hi, wonderful teachers. I want to introduce this game to you and have great success. I have something to change for your student to do, and then it's fun. I saw this video on YouTube. Another teacher posted. I revised it to my Chinese language learning class, and no matter what grade level, they're all enjoying it. So I will post that teacher's YouTube link in the description. So if you want to see how she did it, you can take a look at that one. So I'm going to introduce you how I do it. So capture the flag in Chinese, I name it 夺旗, so grab the flag translation. So what you do is you divide your student into groups. It depends on how many students you're in your class. I will highly recommend that the smaller group the better. So more students have a turn to answer. So I require my student to take turns to answer. They cannot always be one. But how do you make sure that they help each other and they understand the question and learning process? Is that when I give them the question, I will have a countdown. So it depends on the difficulty of the question. I count down 10 or 5 and very slow 10 sometimes. So I told them that during my countdown is your discussion time. Make sure everybody in your group, even though the ones who don't know the answer, that you repeat and they understand the question and then they understand the answers. So especially true for translation questions. If I give them a sentence and I want them to translate either from English to Chinese or Chinese to English, they need to have plenty time to discuss. And I think students teach students, they learn even faster than I do. I teach them. But anyway, I'll give them countdown. They will discuss the answer. And I use a buzzer. I will show you on the next screen. A buzzer to have them buzz in so I can see which team is the fastest. And then I'll give the fastest team a chance to answer. If they're incorrect, I'll move on to the second on the top list and give them a chance to answer. So whoever answered correct, they can stand up to go to their other teams to grab a flag. And then I'll show you what this flag look like. So you see I'm holding a lot of flags, huh? So I bought these on Amazon, just plain different color flag. You can print them out and then as a flashcard, but I think there's something about the real flags in hand. The students feel so precious. They want others to take their flag. It's even more fun. So I buy those flags and then just randomly assign colors to different team, or you can just evenly distribute different colors to the team. So you decide. And if they answer a question correctly, they get to stand up and to grab a flag from any other team they want and then bring it back. They don't know the points for different color flags. That will be reviewed at the end of the game. So they have to really decide. There's a chance in this game. They have to decide what color they want. And you will see the students who are just so preciously holding the flag, doesn't want anybody else to take it. But I told them you cannot refuse to give flags. If they want it, you have to give it up. But it's just fun, huh? And how do you solve the issue when you said that after you give the question, I tell them 开始. 开始 means start in Chinese. So what they do, what I say is after I give a question, I count down 10 or 5, and then I will say 开始. Only after 开始 they can buzz. Otherwise, if they are before my buzz, there is a point deduction because all your flags has points, right? They have different points. In the end, you just deduct. That teach them and train them to really pay attention to your 开始, the start sign, and then give plenty time for the other slow processors to think about the answer. And I make sure that everybody has to take turns to answer because I want everybody's participation. And when you tell that everybody have to answer, you will find out those ones trying to slide by and does not want to answer questions during the countdown. They're really focusing on the answer they want to know because they might be the one who have to speak. And lastly, when they're answering the questions, I do not allow the teammate to help. I said countdown time is your time to discuss, to help each other. Afterward, no. If you don't know the answer, I'm moving on to another team. So that even more crucial for the discussion time I give them. Okay, so this is the buzzer, the website that I use called buzzin.live. Let's see whether I can move this so you can see the top Buzzian.live. So what happens is that you have free account is plenty, and then you ask the one person in the team to use their computer, the rest have their computer closed, and then go in there, put in the game code, and then I don't use the countdown because I count down myself. I have more control. But if you want the standardized 10 minutes countdown, you can 10-second countdown, you can do this, or you can then I'll have them tested once they're all ready, and then you can after they log in, you can see which team. I have them put team 1, team 2, team 3 in Chinese. So when I say 开始, and then they will hit the buzzer, it will show you on the list who is the first, second, and third. And afterward, make sure you clear buzzer in the next round question, and they can vote. So this is pretty much just it. I hope you have fun, and let me show you. I have a page like this to show the points value, and my school, orange, is this color. So I give orange the highest point. But of course, if you play another time, you want to switch up the points, not always the same, because if you always have the same, they remember next time they'll just grab that color. You always randomize assign the points of the color. And this time I use 5, next time I may use 6 or 4. It depends on the class number of your students. So many variations that you can do. The original teacher, what she did was she gave the students a worksheet, and then they do, and then they call. I feel this is the way I revised it is more participation, and is you can feel your class is just they're so focused, and I like that. Hopefully this helps. Thank you. 谢谢。